did I get to the truth of non-duality? That's a tough question. Maybe the question would be, how did the truth of non-duality came to me? I don't know. I really don't know. It seems that it's with humans, it's something like, you know, when you put seed in the ground and the seed sprouts from the ground, and then it grows, and then it flowers. If it's a flower, it flowers, and it becomes beautiful, and we all enjoy in its beauty, and then it slowly goes back and it dissolves in the ground again. The same thing happens with human beings, not just on the physical level with the body, but also in terms of soul, or so it seems like human is growing from the seed, and together with the growing of the human body, growing of the inner consciousness happens too. So that at one point, human just realizes its own nature, and that's the time when this human being is the most beautiful, because when he realizes true nature, everything becomes beautiful. Everything, human sees through the nature of everything, and the nature of everything is perfect. It's innocent. It's love. This growing has to happen through the duality of the mind. And that's why it can be so beautiful. How did it happen to me? Well, I think it's just natural development of a human being. And I think this development goes through lifetimes, not only in this life. It seems that it goes through longer period of time. If there wasn't for duality of mind, this game, this growing wouldn't be possible. Through surrendering to every experience. And not resisting it. Your true nature becomes obvious. So how to answer the question? On a human level, as a human being, there had to be a lot of honesty and inquiry. I had to ask myself everything and doubt everything I believed. So, removing layer by layer of lies it kind of led me to realization of what is here and what is true, because only true can remain and remains. All the lies that you believe in dissolve, they break down. And more honest you are to yourself. I don't mean that you have to go around and tell people what you think about them or the world or anything else, because that would lead you to arguments and would complicate your life even more than it is. So you have to be honest to yourself, and you don't have to share this honesty to anyone if you feel like you wouldn't be understood. Why would you talk about gardening to somebody who is not interested in gardening? That's why you don't talk about your things to anyone. And the less you talk about your own opinions and beliefs, more inner space will be born, because it's easier for illusions to dissolve when they are not spread with others, and because others then hook on your stories, and then you just go around and around and around, and it takes longer. Every human comes to this at some point, because you can't run away from the truth all the time. And it doesn't have to be spectacular, and it doesn't have to be something with ecstasy and I don't know what, whatever your mind tells you. Truth is very simple. It's always here. It's subtle. It doesn't have to pretend, it doesn't have to defend. It's here. Everything you know comes from it. I wish I could have a recipe for you to say, look, I did this or that, and then if you do this, you will also realize this. It doesn't go like that. There's no recipe. Intelligence in you knows what it's doing, and when it's the right moment for it to develop and to blossom. There is no secret key. There is no secret technique. Only trust. Trust because it will be easier for you as a human being to trust than to resist. You are made of life. You are made of intelligence. This intelligence knows what it's doing. It knows how to grow. It knows in which direction it wants to grow. More you resist it, your life will be more difficult and you will suffer more. If you surrender to it, to the natural flow of your life, it will be easier and you will be happier. Aren't we amazing? Humans? My son is calling me now, I have to go. So I hope I answered at least a little bit of your question. And be free to ask more if you want. Thank you.